Hello people, this is Fluffio, aka Dragon King 95. I'm just giving y'all an update on my um Chaos grandsoil psychics. So yeah, it's like really late in the night, so I thought, I'm bored, can't sleep, so might as well, right? Okay, well first we start off with three serene psychic witches. Basic engine of the deck. I don't do any of those giant rats just because y'all know how Mickey Vlogs was talking about floaters or whatever. Well, that the kind of same thing happens to me. They just pop it with effects, and I just get really ticked. So yeah. Next comes Silent Psychic Wizard. He's really good. Runs at Thunder King Ryo, and if he has like a monster used, like if he activates his effect and you have a monster banished or linked to him, you get like, I don't know if it's +1, but yeah. You get something out of running into their Thunder King Rhino. And then I went a little bit more into the deck list that topped over there at Toronto, like at the beginning of the format. And I'm running 2 card troopers. It helps with the chaos part too, because like most of the time for a while I took out the BLS because I didn't really have enough light and dark targets in the grave. But with him, I can mill a lot more, so it's like, he's used for, I guess I'm using him to his full extent, getting Earth dumped into the grave and also getting lights and darks dumped into the grave. So yeah. Yeah, so I have 2 psychic jumpers. I had the same amount as before. Yeah, and then after that, 2 psychic commanders, blah, blah, blah. I had her at 1, or first I had her after I uploaded the last one. I had her at none, then I put her at 1, and then I put her back at 2 because before, like with Card Trooper or whatever, I'll mill a lot. So with her, if I have her in the field, I have plenty of psychic targets in the grave. I know she's like, for her effect, I guess it's the -1, but she also, like, her and the wizard, or him and the wizard are actually, they help out with the grandsoil, because, like, say I have too many psychics, I can just ditch a dark or a light or a splatter trap or whatever, just to help control it. And then 2 Caiuses, tech choices. I guess I already explained this in the last video. And then 2 grandsoils. There's not much of a big difference, but yeah. 2 Trigodias. 2 Trigodias, and then like 2 Thunder Kings. I actually started studying these and named the Maxi, but I guess it's just because I only said school, so my knowledge of the meta is like really limited. So I started them out for the Maxis, but I actually decided to main these again, So yeah, just because I wanted to go back to the Chaos, because I love BLS now. If I can, I'll try to throw him in every deck. But the Noble Knights probably won't be able to. Anyways, BLS, and then Grand Mole, Gores, and this little girl, and of course, 2 effect killers. Okay, spells, not much change, line up as before. Stables in my Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, blah blah blah. And then the 5 Avarice and the Mind Control. Mind Control I think is really good thing. And then the MST, Super Fusion, blah 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 blah. And then triple emergency teleport. I took out the traps. I only run the 2 torrentials. I'm not gonna run the psychic overload anymore, just because I needed space, and most of the time that was the first thing that I decided out whenever I was going into a match. So yeah. Extra deck, wind up Zen mains. I don't know if I threw in the Leviathan last No, I did it. Only had like a couple of threes, so yeah. One of the mains, and then the Giga Brilliant. He helps for like say I have three boss monsters, like say Thought Ruler, Archfiend, Gaia, grandsoil, and Archeon on the field. I find a way to summon him, and he gets for more with the in my opinion, I like him more than I do Leviathan, just for the pure fact that he not only boosts himself, but he boosts other monsters. But if you need something like 25 to run over, like one of the like a Doka or a Logia, I guess you can go into Leviathan instead. But most likely, if they have a Leviathan or Doka or a Logia, they'll probably just negate it. But anyways, so all the Silver Mountain Sims for let's go to the Maestro to put in for the caster, because the Maestro was just really awkward. And I mean, I brought him out a few times, but I always, like, in my opinion, I felt that I misplayed. So, One Piece, I'm just enjoyed. Nothing really changed with extra that, Psychic Nightmare, and then Archeon, Life Transfer, Archfiend, and then Top Ruler, Scrap Dragon. Yeah. Think about taking that out, so it's, I don't know, for our next choice, maybe something, I don't know. Y'all's opinion would help me out on that. What do y'all think I should take it out for? Because I hardly ever bring that out. I mean, it's fun to bring out, but I hardly ever do it. And one ultimate ass kicker. So, I don't know if I did this in the last video, but I'm gonna show my side deck. Just my opinion. I want y'all's opinion because I haven't really mastered side decking, so I just take off of what other people say. Yeah. Triple Royal Decree, just because, like, if you can side it or if you can main it, whatever, it's really good. I don't like double because I just like drawing into it faster, but as fast as I can. If I can get it first turn, really good. Double Compulse, 2 Soul Takers. I took out, I don't know what I took out, but I added in the different dimension grounds just because it banishes the monsters for the turns, let's say. Because my deck really, like I said before, I had a really bad matchup against normal Atlanteans, so I can use this, and whenever they discard their stuff, it's just banishing instead. And even though it's only for the turn, it'll probably buy me some, it'll like stall the turn like Maxi does for them, I guess. Hand traps aren't really good for Marmel's. Yeah. Double goes in to the floor. And then 2 Max Ds that are weapons like that. I don't know if I had those last video. Another Quick Baylor and Needle Feelings for more destruction, like against windows. So yeah, that's the updated Chaos grandsoil psychics. Tell me what y'all think about it, and subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Look, Gil's running out. Peace.